Hey everybody, it's Dan. Sorry. I wanted to make a video about binding. Um, I've been thinking about it for a while, and pretty soon I'm going to have my top surgery, so I won't need to bind anymore, which is going to be awesome. But I just want to kind of just share what my experience has been, and you know, tips and advice and all that. I've watched so many videos about binding, and everyone usually has pretty good things to say, and I don't have any like new revelations or anything, but I share my experience. Um, I started binding shortly before I came out as trans. Um, like the first time that well, let me go way back, I don't know, a couple years ago. I tried it a little bit, but I couldn't get it right, and couldn't. I was using an ace bandage, and it wouldn't stay, and I just pretty much gave up on it. But last year, I really wanted to get it. So, still using the ace bandage when I started out, but I did it tight enough so it would at least stay for a little while. And it was a huge improvement over, wearing a bra. Uh, Pretty uncomfortable, and I couldn't get it to stay like long term no matter what I did. Or if I had to move around much, it would slide down, wouldn't stay. Um, so, through watching videos, I learned of Underworks and started using their products, which were a big step up. Um, there's no like perfect product though. The Underworks binders are good. They last a long time. They definitely are good compression and help, but the downsides are they're always rolling up, no matter like how long. I'm pretty tall, so I don't know. Like the long one would come mid hip or so, and like, my girlfriend and I have a routine. I put it over my head, and she is in back, and she helps pull it down and pull it down, and pull it down as far as we can possibly get it, and then pull my underwear up on top of it to try to hold it, and it stays that way for 5 to 7 minutes, and then the roll begins, and every trans guy out there who binds knows about the roll. It just starts coming up over your hips and stops, wherever's the smallest point of your belly, and it sits there, and it's really freaking annoying, but you know, binding is better than not binding, so deal with it. But one thing I found that helps a little bit, it doesn't completely take away the problem by any means, is wearing like a thin tank top under it. Um, and that helps around, like a lot of times it chafes around the shoulders and around the back, and having that on underneath helps with that. And doesn't I don't like that material against my skin. It still feels good. So I always put my tank top on first and then the binder. Um, so I mean, I don't know what else there is to say about binding. Really, it's uh, it's a love-hate relationship. It really is. It helps you feel better. Um, Once you start binding, you really, for me anyhow, I couldn't go back. Um, I couldn't leave the house without it. I didn't want to be seen without it ever. So that's, something to consider before you start. But if you need to bind, and if you need to, you do it. I understand. Um, they say not to wear it more than I think like 8 hours, and I definitely wear it more than 8 hours. But I get why they say that. It does compress, everything, and so try not to wear it longer than you have to. Um, take it off when you're at home, and never sleep in it or anything like that. It'd be bad for you. But wear the size you're supposed to. I do have one that I wear that is smaller than I should wear, and you know, it looks good, but and that one is the short short version, and that one, you know, you pull down and it rolls up to the smallest point of my ribs, like right under my chest, and really cuts off circulation, and it hurts to drive or sit down, or you know. So both, you know, both models definitely have their drawbacks. Um, but whatever. Uh, that's about it about binding, other than to say that I'm so happy that I don't have to for much longer, and I'll be giving my binders away to whoever, you know, needs those. I'm not sure I'm going to do that, but and on another note, I went to the dentist today, and it's the first time I've been to a doctor's office as Daniel, which was pretty cool. I I don't have my name changed on my license yet because I made the flight down to Florida in my birth name, and I don't want to screw it up, so I'm just leaving it till I get back. So I went in to made the appointment as Daniel and went into the office, and when she asked me for my insurance card, I gave it to her, and luckily there wasn't like a lot of people standing around, so I just told her, you know, this is my legal name, but I go by Daniel. Everyone calls me Daniel, and I'd appreciate it if, um, you know, if you guys could. And she was totally cool. She was, you know, she was like, oh, okay, sure, sure. And I don't think she told anybody. No one seemed, you know, the the dentist or the lady who was cleaning my teeth didn't seem weird about it at all. I was a little self-conscious about my chest because she was like, you know, right around it, but and I had a hoodie on to hide things, and it was really hot in there. But next time I go back, I don't have to worry about that. Um, you know, it was a really good experience, and it's a small town, and so I always have my worries about things, but not everyone is an idiot, you know. So that went really well. Um, and I'm 4.5 months on T. I figure I'll make a 5-month video after my top surgery. It'll be 5 months. Things are, you know, I would say, if anything, it seems that changes are happening maybe a little faster right now than they were in the beginning, as far as, you know, facial hair growth, and my arm hairs, you know, really coming in, and legs and all that. I'm starting to get like a little hair on my chest, and I'm really happy I'm getting top surgery because I didn't want that to happen. So that's good. Um, that's about it. I'll touch base later. 18 days till surgery, and I think I've said that a couple times, haven't I? Sorry, but hope you guys have a good day, good night, whatever it happens to be when you watch this, and I'll catch you later.